Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Uttarakhand Rozgar Mela virtually, says government is heavily investing in infrastructure in the state to make life easier for people. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says RBI will take action as required to keep inflation under check. Enforcement Directorate conducts raids at premises of several Congress leaders in Chhattisgarh in multi-crore coal scam. Khajuraho Dance Festival to begin in Madhya Pradesh this evening. BAFTA Awards for 2023 announced. Austin Butler bags Best Actor and Kate Blanchett Best Actress Awards. And in cricket, India to take on Ireland in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup at Abeha in South Africa today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Uttarakhand Rozgar Mela through video conferencing today. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said his government is heavily investing in infrastructure in Uttarakhand to make life easier for people living in far-flung areas and create job opportunities. Prime Minister said be it workers for construction, engineering or raw material businesses and small traders, job opportunities are growing.
केंद्र सरकार हो या फिर उत्तराखंड की भाजपा सरकार, हमारा ये निरंतर प्रयास है कि हर युवा को उसकी रुचि के अनुसार, योग्यता के अनुसार नए अवसर मिले, सभी को आगे बढ़ने का उचित माध्यम मिले। सरकारी सेवाओं में भर्तियों का ये अभियान भी इसी दिशा में उठाया गया कदम है। पिछले कुछ ही महीनों में केंद्र सरकार ने देश के लाखों युवाओं को नियुक्ति पत्र दिए हैं। देश भर में जहां भी भाजपा सरकारें हैं, केंद्र शासित प्रदेश हैं, वहां भी बड़े स्तर पर इस प्रकार के अभियान चलाए जा रहे हैं।
With a rise in demand in the transport sector, youth in Uttarakhand are getting fresh employment opportunities, he said. On the migration of people from Uttarakhand to urban centres, Mr. Modi said improved digital and road connectivity in the hill state will provide them with job opportunities, including in the domestic tourism sector in their own locality.
साथियों, हमें उस पुरानी धारणा को बदलना है कि पहाड़ का पानी और पहाड़ की जवानी पहाड़ के काम नहीं आती। ये चीज हमें बदलनी है। इसलिए केंद्र सरकार का निरंतर प्रयास रहा है कि उत्तराखंड के युवाओं और ये हमारी युवा पीढ़ी अपने गांवों की तरफ लौटे। इसके लिए पहाड़ में रोजगार और स्वरोजगार के नए अवसर बनाए जा रहे हैं।
Prime Minister called upon youths to contribute wholeheartedly in building of the state as well as the nation.
देवभूमि उत्तराखंड के युवा साथियों को रोजगार मेले के लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई। जिनको आज नियुक्ति पत्र मिल रहे हैं, उनके लिए आज नई शुरुआत का अवसर है। इससे निश्चित रूप से आपका जीवन, आपके परिवार का जीवन बदलने वाला है। लेकिन जिस सेवा में आज आप प्रवेश कर रहे हैं, वो सिर्फ आपका जीवन बदलने का नहीं, बल्कि वो व्यापक बदलाव का माध्यम है।
Mr. Modi said the new education policy has been focused towards preparing well the youth for the new century. Mr. Modi said, through your services, you are supposed to carry forward and further strengthen this mission.
अपने सेवा भाव से आपको राज्य और राष्ट्र में विकास और विश्वास के प्रयासों में अपना भरपूर योगदान देना है। आप में से तो अधिकतर साथी शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में सेवा देने वाले हैं। नई राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति के माध्यम से भारत के युवाओं को नई सदी के लिए तैयार करने का संकल्प आज देश ने लिया है। उत्तराखंड में इस संकल्प को जमीन पर उतारने का दायित्व आप जैसे मेरे युवा साथियों के कंधों पर है।
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said the Reserve Bank of India will take necessary steps to manage inflation within expected limits. Addressing a post-budget event in Jaipur today, she said, in emerging markets, the situation is unique to each of the countries. RBI is watching the Indian economy and taking a call as and when it is required, Ms. Sitharaman said. During the meeting, she interacted with various stakeholders.
इकोनॉमी में हर वर्ग के लिए इस बजट में हमने कुछ न कुछ किया है। पुअर के लिए आवास योजना के तहत 66% इंक्रीज है, 79,000 करोड़ है अलॉटमेंट बोथ रूरल एंड अर्बन। मिडिल क्लास के लिए अफोर्डेबल होम्स 45,000 तक उनका एक होम खरीदने में भी इंटरेस्ट सबवेंशन मिलता है। फिक्स डिपॉजिट और यही मिडिल क्लास का सीनियर सिटीजन का डिपॉजिट, उसमें कमाई कम हो जाता है क्योंकि इंटरेस्ट अर्निंग कम्स डाउन। पिछले 3-4 साल से इंटरेस्ट रेट बहुत कम रहने की वजह से उनका फिक्स डिपॉजिट से कमाई बहुत ही घट गए थे। अभी जब इंटरेस्ट रेट गोज अप, मिडिल क्लास का डिपॉजिट छोटा कम जो भी वो रखते हैं मेहनत की कमाई, उसका अभी इंटरेस्ट भी बढ़ेगा।
Ms. Sitaraman said government has taken several measures to keep the prices of pulses and oil seeds under control.
दलहन का कल्टीवेशन के लिए बहुत इंसेंटिव्स किसान के लिए दे रहे हैं, जिससे आज नहीं कल परसों अगले साल अगले क्रॉप में दलहन प्रोडक्शन भारत में उत्पादन ज्यादा हो। इस बीच में शॉर्ट टर्म मेजर के नाते जहां से भी हम इंपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो मसूर हो, मूंग हो, दलहन, उसका ड्यूटी सब घटा करके वी ब्रॉट इट डाउन टू सिंगल डिजिट्स और कंप्लीटली रिमूव। एडिबल ऑयल्स के लिए पिछले 3 साल से लगातार इंपोर्ट फ्री, ऑलमोस्ट फ्री कर दिया, जिससे जहां ऑयल पाम क्रूड आना है या पाम रिफाइंड आना है उसका भी हमने ओपन कर दिया, जिससे एडिबल ऑयल का प्रोडक्शन सप्लाई इजी हो जाए।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Singapore counterpart Lee Hsien Loong will witness tomorrow the launch of cross-border connectivity between the Unified Payments Interface UPI of India and Pay Now of Singapore through video conferencing. The launch will be done by RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das and Ravi Menon, Managing Director, Monetary Authority of Singapore. The linkage of these two payment systems will enable residents of both countries in faster and cost-efficient transfer of cross-border remittances. It will also help the Indian diaspora in Singapore, especially migrant workers and students, through instantaneous and low-cost transfer of money from Singapore to India and vice versa. India has emerged as one of the fastest-growing ecosystems for fintech innovation. Prime Minister Modi's visionary leadership has been instrumental in driving globalization of India's best-in-class digital payment infrastructure. A key emphasis of Prime Minister has been on ensuring that the benefits of UPI are not limited to India only, but other countries too benefit from it. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The Enforcement Directorate ED has carried out searches at the premises of several Congress leaders in connection with the probe into the alleged multi-crore coal levy scam in Chhattisgarh. Reports said ED sleuths have carried out searches at various places, including at the premises of Bhilai MLA Devendra Yadav, State Congress Treasurer, Chairman of the state-owned corporations, State Congress spokesman and others this morning. The raids come at a time when the 85th Congress plenary is scheduled to begin in Chhattisgarh capital from February 24th. Reacting to the ED action, Congress said it would stage a gherao in front of the enforcement office late in the day in protest against the actions targeting the opposition party's government. In Chhattisgarh, 2 security personnel were killed in a Maoist attack in Rajnandgaon district this morning. Maoists ambushed Jawans near Bortalab police station, close to Chhattisgarh's interstate border with Maharashtra. The Maoists opened fire on Jawans when they were going towards a checkpoint. 2 security personnel were killed on the spot in the ambush. Security forces have launched a massive combing operation in the area to flush out the Naxalites. Khajuraho Dance Festival will begin today in Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh Governor Mangu Bhai Patel will inaugurate the event this evening. The festival will conclude on the 26th of February. A report.
Under the Department of Culture, the festival is being organized with the joint efforts of Ustad Alauddin Khan Music and Art Academy, Tourism Department, Archaeological Survey of India, World Dance Alliance and Chhatarpur District Administration. The first meeting of the Culture Working Group under the chairmanship of India in G20 is also being held in Khajuraho from 23 to 25th February. During the dance festival, art exhibitions of various countries including India, Art Mart, dialogue between artists and artisans, and a fair of tradition and skill along with terracotta and ceramic national exhibitions will be major attractions. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi greeted the people of Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram on the 37th Statehood Day today. Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram got the status of state from Union Territory on this day in 1987. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said Arunachal Pradesh is a state synonymous with dynamism and patriotism. He said the people from the state have contributed to India's progress in many sectors. Mr. Modi also prayed that Arunachal Pradesh keeps scaling new heights of progress in the coming years. Wishing the people of Mizoram, he said, the state is known for its natural beauty, hard-working people, and the outstanding Mizo culture. The Prime Minister said, may the aspirations of the people of Mizoram continue being fulfilled in the coming times. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has greeted the people of Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram on the Statehood Day today. In a tweet, Mr. Thakur said, Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram's rich cultures and traditions have added so much to India's incredible diversity. The minister wished for the prosperity and growth of these states so that they can contribute to the country's remarkable journey. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar says the world is looking at India with huge expectations in the area for food security. He was addressing the National Conference on Agriculture for the Zaid Summer Campaign in New Delhi today. Stating that India is the fastest growing economy in the world, he said that the centre and the state governments must work in tandem to fulfill the expectations of the people of India as well as the world. The minister flagged subsidy on chemical fertilizers as a matter of great concern for the government as it is spending around 2.5 lakh crore rupees on it. The minister stressed the need for a policy intervention at the state level to reduce subsidy on chemical fertilizers in future. Mr. Tomar added that the money spent on the subsidy can be used for other welfare schemes for farmers. Mr. Tomar emphasized the importance of soil health cards and informed that 22 crore soil health cards have been distributed in the country so far. The 76th British Academy Film Awards BAFTA Awards have been announced in London. All Quiet on the Western Front, a German anti-war drama, which is a screen adaptation of the 1920 novel by Erich Maria Remarque, won a maximum of 7 awards including Best Film and Director. The Banshees of Inisherin and Elvis, both movies, won 4 BAFTA awards. Austin Butler took home the Best Leading Actor award for his portrayal of Elvis, and Cate Blanchett won the Best Leading Actress award for a mesmerizing performance in Tar. India will take on Ireland in the last Group 2 match of the Women's T20 World Cup 2023 at St. George's Park, Abeha this evening. After the 11-run loss to England on Saturday, Team India are in second spot with 4 points from 3 matches behind England, which have qualified for the semi-finals. India needs to improve the net run rate from the current plus 0.205. Therefore, the Harmanpreet Kaur-led side will now need not only a win against Ireland in its last group match, but also a big one to have any chance of filling up the remaining semi-final spot from Group 2. Youth Affairs and Sports Ministry's Oversight Committee has cleared a contingent of 43 members, including 27 wrestlers, to participate in the upcoming second ranking series, Ibrahim Mustafa Tournament. The event will take place at Alexandria in Egypt from the 23rd to the 26th of this month. The tournament will be crucial to gain ranking points for better seeding at the Senior Asian Championships 2023 and the Senior World Championships 2023. The Youth Affairs and Sports Ministry said the Indian team will consist of 9 freestyle wrestlers, 8 women wrestlers, 10 Greco-Roman wrestlers, along with 16 coaches and support staff. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Uttarakhand Rozgar Mela virtually, says government is heavily investing in infrastructure in the state to make life easier for people. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman says RBI will take action is required to keep inflation under check. Enforcement Directorate conducts raids at premises of several Congress leaders in Chhattisgarh in multi-crore coal scam. Khajuraho Dance Festival to begin in Madhya Pradesh this evening. BAFTA Awards for 2023 announced. Austin Butler bags Best Actor and Kate Blanchett Best Actress Awards. And in cricket, India to take on Ireland in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup at Abeha in South Africa today. And with that, we end the Midday News.